Okay, here we are. Tommy DeVito, third-year quarterback. It's going fast. And you're a Jersey guy. You went to Don Bosco. I know you hear that a lot. But I had a son that went there and everything, so I still follow it. And great career there. Good start in college. Played a great year in Illinois, right?
Yes, sir.
That was pretty good, wasn't it?
It was a good time.
Yeah, it was good. So tell us, third year, what's the difference between your first year and what you're doing now?
First year, I'd say figuring out the NFL, right? Like the day in, day out process. You don't have school anymore. You don't have this, that. Like it's strictly football. So being able to form a routine, take that from the older guys, kind of take from each different person, figure out what you like, what you don't like, and then as well as learning the offense, right? And learning the game and the speed of it. So really trying to get all that year one, and then year two, it slows down. Now I'm like, I know the offense in and out. Now it's about manipulating defenders and making plays.
Pretty amazing. I mean, I can't remember what it was like for me, but you played at the University of Illinois. That's big-time football, Big Ten, everything like that. When you came here and you got your first practice or two, what was your thought about the physical part of the game with the NFL players?
Yeah, practice isn't, honestly, college practices are a lot more aggressive, I'll say. I think everybody takes care of each other in the NFL. I'll say that. Everybody understands that we need to make it to Sunday. So I think that part of it wasn't as crazy as I thought, but the thing that impressed me most was like everything between the ears.
Yeah.
Like everybody, even if they're not the fastest guy on the field, which everybody is fast, but even if they're not the fastest, or you have a faster receiver like DBs, like they're very instinctive and they understand concepts and not just like a certain person's route. So really the mental side of it is what.
That's really interesting. Well, in college, if somebody gets hurt, they go, give me the next one, because there's a lot of guys. So just judging yourself, so mentally you've really progressed in that area because the meetings,
For sure.
That's the first thing. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Shay and Calf. I mean, even Dave's. When I was younger, they were on me, but in the best way possible. As you know, I've been used to that since I was younger in high school with Coach Toll.
My gosh, I forgot.
He would be on me. I was Toll's last class, so thankfully I had him as a coach. He was awesome, but there was a lot of screaming and yelling, a lot of running, a lot of everything. So
a lot of running.
A lot of running, like a serious amount of, like looking back, and I don't know how I did that. Yeah, it was good though. It toughened you up for the better.
So physically, just yourself, I always, I love that part. During the off season, I like to watch guys throw and all that stuff. But physically, the person that came in the league to now, what have you really fine-tuned in what you do?
Yeah, throwing-wise, I think it's more of the smaller movements in the pocket. I think, obviously, everything in the NFL condenses, right? The windows get smaller. Like, things in college that aren't open are open in the NFL. And then just the DNs now in the NFL are so much faster and they're bigger and everything from college. So every pocket movement has to be that much smaller. Everything you do is tiny in a phone booth. So really just staying within my frame, within that pocket, and then continuing to make the throws and throw people open.
Yeah, it's pretty, just to talk about today just for a minute, you moved around the pocket once real tight. You're right. It's like a little circle. You got to stay in that circle. And you made a great throw. And I mean, when you do that, even in practice, feels good.
It feels good, yeah. But it feels even better when you practice it in the offseason. You've been working on it, and then all of a sudden, boom, it lights up during a live rep. So it's like, that's what that was for.
Yeah, there's a couple plays that you picked out that you want to show everybody out there. And of course, I'm curious too, what makes you make the decision? What did you see? So maybe we'll see some of that in these plays. Why don't you show us?
So this first one here, going way back to even training camp, I was the 3, right? So during training camp, the 3s would throw to the running backs and tight ends. So all of my refs were running backs and tight ends, running all throughout the summer. And then here we are at game time.
This is not practice anymore.
So we have the game going on, and we had a timeout, I believe, before this or whatever it was, and Dave was like, hey, how about this play right here? Like, do you like this? And they asked for this route. This double route. And we looked at each other, we're like, do it. We're like, we've done it a million times, we're good with it. So for me in this, really just trying to see the safety down here, I think it's 31, trying to hold him in the center, keep him to the left, played it up, and ultimately that's what it was.
Great throw.
Awesome catch.
Yeah, and it took a great throw by you to even get it in there. And I notice here, I love this, of course. Let's just watch you throw the ball here. You don't even step into it. You just kind of hang there, and it's like you fall back almost.
It's tight.
And those are the best ones.
Those are the best ones.
Yeah. Was it a perfect spiral?
I don't think so.
No?
It might not have been.
Well, damn, you should have lied and said it was.
Hey, listen, as long as it gets there, we're good, right?
Yeah. No, it's really, I can't even explain it to people, can you? What it's like to know you look the safety off, kept him in there, make the throw. What is it? Tell the fans what it's like.
It's a lot of practice and everything goes into it, right? It's even when you're throwing routes on air to one receiver, it's like you got to really envision it and really play it in your head, like, okay, I'm looking to safety to get the most out of that rep. So I think that, especially here, they do an awesome job, like Shea especially, making sure that we are on it. Like, do not lose a rep in that rep, if that makes sense. To really have your eyes where they're supposed to be and envision seeing that. So envision holding the safety there and putting the ball up, so when it was game time, it was easy. I envisioned it.
You know what I think? Did you ever think this? I mean, because you played high-level college football. Do you sit there and go, man, if I'd known this in college, I'd whipped it up more?
Oh, for sure. There's a lot of things I wish I knew, but it's all for the better. There's growing with the more time that you play the game, especially at different levels. But if I knew everything I knew now going back to college, it would be.
Oh, I know. It's a change your life.
Change your life.
I hear you. Well, let's go to the next play. That's awesome. Great execution.
So, send my motion, start from the left, see how they play it. I don't really love.
Oh, they play it well.
The rub that comes over there, they kind of pass it off. The safety, 26, is driving on Jalen Hyatt.
Right.
Going for the cross. The corner down here is playing inside of Isaiah Hodgins. Everything, I said everything speeds up in the red zone. So boom, they're not there, we're moving. And then just like we practice, great scramble drill right here by Isaiah Hodgins, pulling off. Put it top shelf, back line, hairline. So we always throw the ball, put it up there, and he makes an awesome play, getting his feet down.
Man, awesome play by him. Really, really well done. But also by you. My God, look at you. You're sprinting and you make this throw.
Listen, this is high school all over again. So right here, the end is Rashawn Gary.
Okay, wow.
Play against him when he was at Paramus Catholic. I've been in that situation before, him chasing me in high school.
Oh.
But
I mean, throwing on the run to the right, that's always a question people ask me. They, when watch TV and somebody rolls left and throws the ball, it's really hard to roll to the left and throw. I mean, I think almost all quarterbacks would rather run left and throw than right and throw. Am I right or wrong?
No, I agree 100% because when you're going left, you focus on getting that shoulder around.
You have to.
Going it versus the right side, you get lazy, the ball's moving around, so it's a lot more attention.
Especially when you're speeding, you don't have time to even get center to even try to. You got to do it with all arm and your hand.
That's it. All the wrist.
Yeah.
Like the wrist.
Arm and wrist. Wow. Well, how's training camp going for you this year?
It's going well so far.
Yeah.
Second day or first real day of full pads.
Right.
So run emphasis, run heavy today, let the O-line, D-line
get after.
I saw that. That was awesome to see, let the running backs get going, but everything's been going well. OTA's went really well.
Yeah.
So, again, my third year in the offense is me kind of helping the guys in the room, as well, which is kind of crazy to think about now. It's like hey, we're talking protections. When I was the young buck asking, not that Jameis and Russ are young by any means, but just the terminology in the offense, the first kind of times being around it. But now I'm just kind of helping Jax, feather it in and kind of give him his tidbits here and there because, it's like drinking from a water hose, a lot of information a lot of times, but they've been doing a great job.
It's pretty cool. Here you are in your third year, you're still, finding yourself in the NFL and moving forward, and you're telling Russell Wilson you're teaching him. That's pretty good.
I wouldn't say I'm teaching.
Well, you know what I mean.
I'm helping him out,
Yeah.
Nah, but we have a really great room, and I've enjoyed it throughout OTAs and now during camp, and, preseason's going to come fast. So
it is. That. I know it's early, but do you sense a little more energy or what do you sense this year in training camp? I know it's young, but compared to the previous years.
Yeah, I think the attention to detail is everything, starting from the coaches down, starting from the drawings on the plays, like minuscule things, but it helps with that. And then that comes from the learning and the studying of players. I think that even the rookies coming in, are really sitting there and grinding out those plays. Like when I'm with the group in the 2s and the 3s, like they're locked into the plays and everything stems from the 1s. I think Russ does a great job using his voice and his leadership, and I think that it trickles down. So everybody feels like it's bought in right now, and it's the best feeling I've had since I've been here this far. So
it's awesome. And then how about my last thing is just this: preseason football's coming. Do you get nervous the night before? Are you a nervous guy before the game, or are you just like, man, we'll see what happens?
Nah, I was my rookie year for sure, just because it was happening fast. It was like, in college you get a whole month before even your first game. It was like you get like 2 weeks of training camp before a preseason game. So I was a little nervous now, but now I've played in Monday night football games, so I'm good for a preseason.
Yeah, I think you're going to see a lot of action this preseason. I just have a feeling.
I hope so. I look forward to it.
Oh, that's great. Well, thanks for sitting down with me and having a few minutes.
No, it's a good time.
All right.
Enjoy it.